I'm often asked if I could coach young people in just one thing, what would it be? And without a doubt, it would be to have real impact and presence. The kind of impact that comes from deep confidence and leads to genuine interactions with other people. Ultimately, all of our happiness and our success is inextricably linked to our ability to engage others. When we have it, we are comfortable in our own skin. We communicate in a clear and engaging way, whether or not we're talking to a friend or a stranger. We're fully present with people. We listen to them, we share and we contribute, and we tell stories that other people can remember. So why is it so important? Because however talented or clever you are, if you don't know how to take that to the world, it sort of becomes irrelevant. Let me give you an example. Sam was a phenomenally bright guy. He'd wanted to be a doctor from the age of 8. It was a massive passion of his, but when he got to go to his interviews in medical school, he got nowhere. The feedback from his interviews was that he sounded rehearsed, he didn't engage, he never asked them questions, he was passive, he expected the interview to be done to him. Passion and talent isn't enough. People have to want to hang out with you as well. People will make a decision about you within, on average, 7 seconds. The rest of the time they're with you, they're just looking to validate their impression of you. And all recruitment research backs this up. It shows that no matter where you come in the test, no matter how well you do, the number one reason people are going to choose you over someone else is because of the connection they made with you. The myth that people are either born with presence or not is rubbish. We all have it within us. It's just some of us know how to access it and some of us don't. In fact, one of the most impactful CEOs I know has moved from being a commission-only salesperson to running one of the leading software businesses in the world. But he wasn't always that way. At the age of 8, he will happily tell you he was a ginger-haired boy, granny knitted his jumpers and everyone teased him. At the age of 16, he was the butt of most people's jokes and he got seriously depressed. At that point, he had some sort of epiphany and he decided that actually the only way to go forward was to become the kind of person that he liked and to become better with people. And he took this quest really seriously. He took courses at drama schools, he read masses of books, he really did some work on himself. And now I see him all the time. He's on TV, he's with presidents, with royalty, with rock stars, and he's never nervous. You know, he's just being him, and people are compelled to being with him. So can people learn how to do this? Well, yeah, they can. Firstly, they need to know themselves. They need to know themselves at a really deep level and understand what kind of impact they're going to have so it's genuine. And secondly, they need to develop some key skills. Of course, some people have a natural talent in this area, but you know, the true superstars, they've absolutely worked and honed these skills. So what would I say to anyone who was considering whether or not they needed to work on their impact? Well, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. The first is, how good are you in the moment? Imagine you get in a lift and you meet the person that can make a difference to your future career, and you have as long as it takes to get to the 7th floor to make an impression. How well would you do? The second question, how compelling are you? Are people attracted to being with you? Do they want to hang out with you? If you were to give yourself a score out of 10, what would it be? And what needs to happen to get it to a 10? The third question is, what do people say about you when you're not in the room? This matters because it's going to determine if they go out on a limb for you, if they recommend you or not. So, if you were to go out and become brilliant at one thing, make it impact, you really won't regret it.